Welcome to the Nerd Lag Game Club podcast, a video game podcast where we all play the same game and then we talk about it. I'm Corey, and I'm joined by four party members today: Lauren,
Hey.
Tunza,
What's up?
Danny Icy Boy,
Yo.
and Hifker.
Hey.
In this episode of the Game Club, we stitch hats to gain superpowers in A Hat in Time. This was our game for the month of July. A Hat in Time was released on October 5th, 2017, on PC, Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. A Hat in Time was developed and published by Gears for Breakfast. A Hat in Time is Gears for Breakfast's only developed game, but they've also published a couple other games such as Vanessa's Curse and Here Comes Nico. I'm going to get a quick summary of the story for the game, but before that I want to give the spoiler warning, and I would recommend playing the game before listening to the episode. In A Hat in Time, we play as Hat Kid, a little space-traveling girl that after an unfortunate encounter with the Mafia loses all of her hourglass timepieces. She's then tasked with collecting them in various worlds. She quickly runs into a mustache girl that becomes her best friend and enemy within minutes of each other, so we have to deal with that too. But for now, I'm going to throw it over to Tunza, where he's going to talk about the gameplay and mechanics for A Hat in Time.
Okay, it's your kind of gameplay is typically your typical 3D platformer, like mechanic wise, but everything revolves around your hats. You have your normal kid's hat, which is points you in the direction of which your objective is. Then you have sprint hat, which allows you to run, and then eventually can be upgraded with the scooter badge to give you a little Vespa. You got the brewing hat that lets you blow up the destructible objects with a potion, like a cockshit or something. Ice hat that turns you into an ice sculpture that launches you across the map using these platforms. The dweller mask, which is a fox-like mask that lets you see the things that lets you interact with the transparent items in the map, and then a time stop hat, which allows you to temporarily stop time. And then you just go through each chapter doing various things to get your hourglasses. Kind of think of Mario 64 and the stars. And then you have boss battles. Is that good for gameplay, or I don't know how in depth to go?
I mean, you unlock like the hook shot.
Yeah, forgot about the hook shot. That's
which-
not a hat.
Not a hat, which allows you to like swing
It's a
around
badge.
and stuff. That's a badge,
You have your umbrella.
which prevents you from
Which is a-
dying, and you hit your enemies with it.
You hit your enemies and you can charge it like a cannon if you get the badge.
You can,
I guess you
like,
get,
you can charge it.
yeah, if you get the
badge.
badges are like power-ups, like equipment that you can slot into, like not take fall damage. The scooter is a plus.
There's
Charge
one
it. I
that's a
didn't-
map that points you in the directions of relics, which
Well, that's
just
a good one.
lets you unlock like other things, like time rifts in these worlds to get more of the hourglass pieces. I didn't find all the relics, and I guess they randomize within each game, like each save file, like not what they are, but where they are, if that makes sense.
Oh.
So like you like could be in the Mafia world and get like the train, and then go to like the bird studio and get like the hamburger or
Cool.
whatever. Like it's just
Cows or
where they spawn is different, but like all the relics are always going to be the same and in the same place. They're just different in that way. They're random in what you collect, which I thought was interesting. Seems like a weird random thing to put in there.
Yeah.
Outside of that, this game is literally Super Mario Sunshine.
Yep.
Like if you ever played that, it's basically that game. They have that
Yeah.
weird like leaping slide jump mechanic. that
I never
is-
played Sunshine, but I was like, damn, this movement's just Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, I mean I guess it'd be closer to Odyssey with the whole hat gimmick, but that's all I really got for gameplay. I think that pretty much covers it. It's a 3D platformer. Each act allows you to grab one hourglass at a time, and then you go back and unlock new acts, which give you like different, I don't know, stories and areas and things like that. Good?
Yep.
All right, so
Yeah.
next up is Lauren, and she's going to tell us about the art for A Hat in Time.
Okay, so to start off with, I found an interview that Jenna Brown, who was the 2D art director, did, and she talked about like how starting from the beginning, she knew she wanted to do illustrations from watching the movie Up, which was interesting to me. She was like, I always liked art, but once I watched that movie, I was like, this is my career. This is what I want to do. So the art style, she said commonly she hears that people refer to it as like a mix of like Wind Waker, Animal Crossing, which she did reference for texturing guidance, and then a lot of like PS1 games like Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Psychonauts, she said. So that's how they decided on that very like cartoony look that it has, bright and colorful. She made pretty much all the loading screen images. So all those like illustrations that you see throughout the game that are very colorful, you might see in a picture book, like a children's picture book. Those were all done by her directly. And some of those actually led to character design changes. So, for instance, the Mafia's design, she had made the illustration for the loading screen, and one of the other directors liked the way hers looks so much, and especially after she rendered it out, that they were like, change the original model. We want it to look like that instead. So I thought that was pretty cool, but everything looks really good. The city where you do one of the movies you're shooting, it very much feels like a city from a movie. It's dark with like bright lights. The swamp, like forest area, is dark with like that glow effect to it. I thought it was good art wise.
Yeah, it's good. I like the little customizable hats. They have
For
the
sure.
hat list. There's a bunch of random ones you could have unlocked.
I guess that's a
there's,
mechanic
like,
we didn't
or-
talk about.
What, the customizations?
Well, you like roll to unlock like.
Oh yeah, like the slot machine.
cosmetics.
I kind of forgot
Yeah.
about it, to be honest.
'Cause
I
you collect those
don't know how you.
tokens.
It was just the. I would
It was the
randomly
time
get
rifts.
it occasionally.
Yeah, so some of the
it
time
from
riffs
the
give
time
them.
riffs?
What is it?
Okay.
It's the story based time riffs they give them
No,
to
it's
you,
all of them.
or is it all the time riffs?
I could-
Okay, so the time riffs gives them to you, and then if those collect, like if you collect 3 tokens, no matter what levels they're from, you can do the little like gumball machine, slot
Yeah.
machine thing, and then you have like it rolls the first one, and if that's what you want, you can claim it, or you can roll the second one like a slot machine, but you get locked out of the first one. So I did like a lot of the hat cosmetics. I ignored a lot of the music based ones because there's like different songs you can unlock. So I got quite a bit of the hats, but not to cut you off, Tunza.
No, that's fine. I was just thinking of that. Like those had a really distinct style stuff. Like we were talking about.
My favorite like one that I got early on and kept for a long time was the Dweller's Mask with the like antler colt thing, and, like the big giant horns on it, like something you would see like them chanting around a fire while they're burning a human sacrifice or something. I don't know.
Nice.
I just use the like running hat all the time, and
the
I
red
got one that
one.
made into like a ladybug headband.
Oh, that's the one I had at the end. I switched to that one. Was the ladybug one? I had a chicken mask at some point too
Yeah,
for my
that one looks
sprinting
cool.
hat. But was that it in terms of art, Lauren?
Yeah, that's all I had without really going into like every level and talk about the design for all of them.
All right, we'll move on then, and we can kind of touch base on that in here in a second. So we'll go over to Dan. How about you tell us about the sound design and music for A Hat in Time?
No, I don't want to. Anyways,
Jerk.
sorry, I had to make a joke. Okay, anyways. I mean the sound is kind of whatever, to be honest. Like everything was just kind of there. This was one of the games where I just kind of played and didn't really listen too much to the music and stuff. But like they were saying with the slot machine type of thing, you can get different music tracks that will play. Well, you will unlock like a band that will be in your spaceship, and you go to them, and then you can change what songs are playing, or you can just have them all randomized like I did. Anytime I unlocked one, I would just go and turn it on. But that was kind of cool. Anyways, we also have the voice actors. Yay! Some of them are kind of, I wouldn't really say big, but they were like kind of in a lot of things. Like main girl for Hat Girl, she was in a lot of things. Fairy Tale, Horimiya, Food Wars.
Wait, the
Not
hat
gonna
girl
go
that
through
like
all of
our
them.
character that doesn't talk?
Yeah, she talks sometimes. She makes some
Yeah,
sounds.
Yeah, some sounds. I was gonna say some
Yeah.
sounds.
She's like,
Bye.
One of the people from Game Grubs is the receptionist at the Bird Studio place. Some of them are just like YouTubers, that kind of stuff, and then some of them are like just normal voice actors. Which I will say, I think my favorite voice to listen to was the Snatcher, the guy in the woods that stole your soul. Loved him. Loved that guy.
I like the weird whispering of the woman in the manor as you're
Oh,
sneaking
yeah, yeah.
around.
Vanessa or whatever.
Yeah, her like
Vanessa.
murmuring that she does, and then she freaks out, and the music gets real intense, and you're like hiding underneath like the piano bench. And I was like, what is this? I was like, this is so random compared to the rest of the game. I was like, I love it, but it's so random. Like that mission specifically is where the music and sound design really shine, because like you break the piano and like she's murmuring around and she's like going on about whatever, and like she gets progressively louder the closer she is, and then the music gets real intense, and then the balloons pop, and like they really go in on like the sound design because it's like you're sneaking around. And yeah, that's probably to jump the gun on it, but that was probably one of my favorite things about this game, was just that little mission there.
I'll be honest, I kind of forgot about that mission. And that was also kind of like a fresh pace of things, because it turned into just a horror game at that point. I don't know why, but I liked it.
Yeah, it was just so random. What do you think of that part, Lauren? Not to go
Uh,
off of too much of a tangent.
I did like the change, but I will say I was like, God, I hope it doesn't get any scarier, because then I'd be
crazy.
like, no, this is too scary. But it was easy.
Too scary, too scary.
I liked the first part where you gotta like jump on the piano and it slams down and then it comes in and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta hide.
I
I
like
was
when she,
real, I didn't know what to do for a while there.
I like when she
Yeah.
grabs a hold of you and then she's like, "Yeah!" and you're like getting held by your neck. What?
She ain't never grabbed me.
I
Yeah.
don't think she grabbed me.
Oh, well, if you like lose and you let her grab you, she'll like pick your
Oh,
character
yeah.
up. Listen,
Okay.
it's weird because like I guess behind the scenes secret when we do stuff like this, I do things that I typically wouldn't normally do just because I'm curious, so that I have something to talk about.
I guess
So like
fair.
the first time like I broke the piano and she came in all intense like that, I was like, I wonder if I can run by her. And like you can if you keep your distance, but I was way too close the first time around and she grabbed me, and then she like does this weird screeching scream at you, and I'm like, this is like ear curdling and terrifying. It's like if I was this little girl, I would have shit my pants. Did you have anything else for sound or music, Dan?
Nah.
Anyone else for sound and music?
Nope.
All right,
Nope.
so let us open up the floor and then just talk about
us.
anything that we want to talk to you about, since we've been doing it anyways. But Hip,
Back to
since you
move.
haven't really said anything yet,
Whew.
something that made
God,
an
where do I
impact.
Where do I begin? I loved the movement a ton. I was telling Dan about it a little bit. On the train level, where you have to like get all the different keys, like we have to sneak past all the crow guys.
The murder mystery.
Yeah, and you have to get the
Caught
keys.
agents.
The keys and
Yeah.
the what are they like?
The one door I
files?
completely skipped. So, you know how like there's the wall on the top part of that first room you go into. They have to get the key to go like hit the button to go through, continue forward. I couldn't find the key for the door to get into there, so I jumped under the wall and went up to hit the button. So I skipped that entire door. I could go through the door on the one side. It wasn't locked on that side, but I couldn't go back through because of it. So I made a one-way door because I just skipped a whole part.
Leave it to you to break a game.
I was having fun with the movement.
Me and Dan
The
talked
movement
about
was
this
my
a little
favorite
bit.
part.
This is very much Super Mario Sunshine.
It
Which to the
gives
point,
me
someone in the Steam workshop made an entire mod of just Super Mario Sunshine.
yeah. And I was looking at the like workshop mods for it, and there's a lot of cool looking ones. Like
Yeah.
that, like new levels, costumes.
Yep, character models.
Yeah.
Like you can go as far as the Super Mario Sunshine has the level where everything turns into lava. They do it in Mafia Town. It's literally
Yeah.
like
Yep.
shot for shot take a mission from one game, put it in another.
It's funny I didn't even put that together.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I thought the movie was really good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, if you
Which is what-
enjoyed it, you would enjoy Super Mario.
Which is what I
Sunshine.
enjoyed about like Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, the
Was
3D
the
Mario,
movement.
those 3D Mario games like have progressively gotten better and better in movement since like Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
I
Well, it's
mean,
because they have a
gosh, I
lot
hope
of
so.
extra stuff.
But
to
like they
do.
just keep like they take something and then they just add on to it. And this is like a less wonky camera version of Super Mario Sunshine. Is how I would
Yes,
explain this game.
yes.
Yeah, I found myself using the one badge that makes it so you don't bonk when you hit walls.
Oh, I had
when
that on
diving.
all the time.
I never
Yeah,
even tried it.
I think I had that
Oh,
one,
it
the magnet
makes
one,
life
and the
so
hook
better.
one. That's just all I used.
I had the badges I used were the map that showed like if you stand still it points an arrow in the direction of relics in Yarn. The never bonk and the speed up how quickly you can use
Oh, you're
Oh,
Like
I
that,
used that
your
when I had
skill.
used the mask for stuff.
because that makes such a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like I said, the times you have to use the mask to like go
Mhm.
through the platforms.
well, the bell in the Alpine area or whatever.
Yeah.
You kind of have to use that.
The one that
Which
I
I will
needed it most
say-
for was that Mafia race, that cheating bastard.
Oh, I don't think I did that.
So at one point, I think it's like Act 6, maybe 5.
I think it's
That's-
5.
I think it's
Was there not only
5.
5 acts?
So it's Act 5, and a mafia guy's on a rocket that he lights, and he like you race to a timepiece, right? And he's a cheater. He goes super fast. So in order to really keep up with him, you have to use the like slow down time hat. And
Hmm.
by being able to add that badge on, you can activate it more frequently, which allows you to actually get there. There's also like a speed running like hack that I seen, which is insane because you like jump the opposite direction, hop in this cannon, and then you like ground slide to it. It's like wild. I was like, okay, well, I'm not that good at this game, but cool that they use the mechanics, like the movements and stuff. But that's
Yeah.
really the only one I ever had to use it for.
I didn't even unlock it.
Yeah, I didn't unlock the time hat at all.
Me
Me neither.
You don't need it.
So, can we go over kind of how you progress through this game?
Confusing.
Yes. It's like you start off in Mafia Town. You need, what, 4 timepieces to unlock the next world?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's Mafia Town's free. That's one you just go to start the game. Then you get
Yeah.
four for the second chapter.
And then you need 7 for the next world. And then I think it's
14.
14 after that one.
Yeah, 14 and
Then
25.
And then 25. So I was doing it where I was trying to get all the timepieces in Mafia World before I went to the next area.
Yeah.
And I think with the time rifts and everything, you would end up with 7, like besides the one where you need the time freeze hat because you don't get that till the third world. So then I started going through the second place and getting all of the things there first. So I already had the 4th place unlocked.
Yeah, because
So-
yeah, that's how it happened to me too.
if you do Mafia Town, do the time rifts, get the one timepiece that's on the spaceship through that time rift,
Mm-hmm.
you can get to chapter 3 without ever touching chapter 2. And partway through
Mhm.
chapter 2, you need the hookshot badge, which you don't get until you go to chapter 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you gotta go back. That I was so confused by that.
I
And so I never really went to chapter 4 because after doing 1, 2, and 3, you already had enough for the final place. So that entire like free roam area I didn't do.
Yeah, and
I
it's-
didn't like that free roam area was my least favorite place. I will say that.
Yeah, I like the free roam because you can collect multiples in a run, but you're right. I don't like the design of that world. It's all just sliding on flag like wires.
Backtracking
Yeah,
and-
it's
I feel like the camera is okay, but then in that aspect, I can't. Sometimes I could not see, and that could have been the Steam Deck too. I don't know, but it was just registered as like a 360 controller. But like I felt like I had no idea where I was going because I couldn't look like how I would look in any other game.
Yeah, I just feel like it's weird that there's not like so in theory, right? That you could probably jump around where you never finish any chapter besides the first one
Yeah.
and the last one.
What?
Like
Yeah,
chapter
well, the
1,
last
chapter
one is-
5 to
Oh,
finish
last
the
one's just a
game.
boss.
Yeah.
Um as long as you go in enough to get the hook shot, to get the ice, to get the the other hats besides the time slowing down one because it's not needed for the final chapter, you don't need that many realistically.
Yeah.
But yeah,
There
it was bad because you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna start chapter 2, and it's like, well, chapter 3 area is unlocked, and then you do like 2 missions there, do a time rift,
And
you're
then
like,
chapter 4.
chapter 4 is unlocked.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I'm doing chapter 3 and I already have access to chapter 5, and I'm like, I've never went to chapter 4 yet. And I tried to get as many as possible. I was 2 timepieces short from 40, so I had 38 of them.
Okay.
And one of the ones I was missing was a time riff, and it's like, you got to complete this relic, and I'm like, I don't know where the piece is. So, and
I finished
like,
all the relic.
yeah, so I just was missing a piece on one of the maps, and I didn't know which one it was, and there's not really like a good indicator of anything. I think that's probably
Yeah.
my biggest gripe is like, okay, I know I need the relics, but like, how many are there total? Where are they at? Like, it's fine to just willy-nilly running around, but like, I don't know. I could waste an hour of my life
be-
running around.
Should
and
be
it not
something like the
there.
Rift where it's like that picture of where it's at in the map.
Not
Well, I
even
think
that.
it
Just
was
put a
supposed
thing
to
at the
be-
bottom and just be like, you have, you have 2 out of the 5 relics in this area.
True, like a Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just ran out of the whole areas.
Well, that like Alpine place was like I don't even know what I
That place
missed and didn't
sucked.
get.
I hated that place so much.
Yeah.
That was the spot where I was like, I just want this to be over.
Did you have a favorite area? Like, was it the woods? Did you like the studio? Did you like the Mafia Town? Like, which one was your favorite?
I think I really like the studio. Weird. Like maybe not DJ Groove stuff because it was like you're locked in that little area, but like the infiltrating, like the first time where it's like racking up the bill, and I found that funny. And like,
Knocked
the
over a
next time you're
cactus, $7,000.
yeah, your build, and it's like interrupting set or like scaring the owl. Then like the train one was fun, but going going back through where he's like like all that other stuff, I enjoyed that. I think that was my favorite area.
Lauren?
I don't know. That's what I was just trying to think about. I'm kind of thinking maybe the forest, just because I kind of like the evil like contract demon or whatever the heck he's supposed to be.
Snatcher.
The Snatcher.
Yeah, I like the area. I'm always particular to like areas that are dark with a more like glowing, like neon glow to it. And I like the boss battle with that toilet outhouse. Stupid.
Why?
So probably that.
I think I like the forest. Like, one of the things that I like about the forest is when he's like, "Hey, deliver these pieces of mail that we steal from other people. Just deliver them to whoever.
Yeah.
If they want a piece, just give them a piece of mail." And I'm like, this is so stupid.
They
You're just
just
driving
chuck it at 'em.
around. Yeah, you just throw it at him. Hip, did you have a favorite area?
I like the like studio place. I think it was best for. I don't know. I found a lot of fun jump and like mobility stuff in it.
Dan?
I think I mostly liked the forest more than anything. Just because I feel like there was kind of more to that area. Like, it felt bigger than everywhere else.
It's kind of open too.
See, that's why
Well,
I was indifferent to it. It was too open for me.
well, it's like you also have to go and do like the little fire spirit
Yeah.
things to open up the other areas. But I feel like the forest just had more comedic parts to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then in the forest they do like a good like contrast. We kind of already talked about like going to the manor and it's like all icy and scary there. When you go underneath like the swamp, when you first get the hookshot badge and you have to like work your way back up the well, like that's pretty cool. And the water's rising. You gotta like beat it
Oh,
on your way
yeah.
up. There's like the one section that has like castle walls. So I really like the forest, but something about Mafia Town I really enjoy just because I feel like it's just so goofy. Like you got the mafia people like rolling around on big giant pieces of meat, and like you could jump
Yeah.
from like boat to boat, and you just have like all these like goofy random things, and then they for some reason just have like water holding up like a big giant area where like the cat cook's like, hey,
Casino is
listen, don't eat that food because it might kill you.
high cook and then swap them out.
Yeah, yep. And then you get like in the rafters and you're like throwing like the like lobster or whatever it was in the buckets down. Like
Yeah.
it was just neat. Like like so between those two, the studio's fine. I only like half of it. I don't like doing the owl stuff is cool. The penguin stuff I was like about.
Yeah, I really like the train parts. 'Cause I feel like I only liked it because it just reminded me of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, and I love that game. So going through the train just kind of hit that point for me.
It's interesting because the train is the only thing that I knew about this game going into it. And I even asked Lauren because she started this game before me. I said, "Is the first level the train?" And she goes, "No." I said, "I'm pretty sure this game has a train in it that you have to like go through like the, jump through it and stuff." And sure enough, it's just the second chapter. But yeah, what did we think about the last chapter? I actually kind of enjoyed like running through the obstacle course to get to fight Mustache Girl.
Oh yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I think it like puts everything together into like one solid like just run and go for it. So I actually quite enjoyed it. I think the boss fight is interesting. Lauren made a good point earlier. She said they would rather kill each other and die than have to deal with the Mustache Girl.
Which is crazy because all she originally wanted was just to make the mafia guys, which were the bad guys, pay.
Ooh, very important question. After that, when you have the choice to send her a timepiece to help her fight the mafia, did you send her one or not?
Yes.
I sent her one.
I didn't.
did
I
not.
I said, screw her. She broke onto my ship, took my pieces, made me fight her. She ain't getting none.
So does
Yeah.
that change anything?
I don't think so.
I don't know if it does. Did you guys have all like the villain people hang off of the ship, telling you that they didn't want you to leave?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she like
Yeah.
pokes him off, like, come
Oh,
on,
yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah.
That's one of the voice lines. Bye.
Yeah,
Okay.
bye.
She sits in the chair, like wipes a tear, and I was like, "Wow, I did not
Yeah.
expect that."
She's like, I just
You
committed
just
murder.
kicked them off your ship.
Speaking of being in space, don't need oxygen.
No.
She's some sort of time god.
Well, they are
I'm
not.
still, yeah, I guess the mafia guy just shows up, right?
He just
He's
shows
just
up at
there
the
and he
beginning.
knocks, and she's
Yeah.
basically like, "Scram, nerd," and he's like, "Ooh, I don't like that." And then that's when he like breaks it, and all your time.
Yeah, he's like,
pieces get
everybody
sucked
owes the
up.
mafia. We even policed the sky.
Did we have anything else?
Not that I can think of.
I think I pretty much covered everything I wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides the last thing. I guess favorite boss battle, maybe?
They're all kind of the same.
They are the same, actually.
Yeah.
Now that I just said that, I was like, well, they all do that same ground pound.
yeah,
have
the rings that you have to jump over, some sort of
Yeah.
attack that like comes in a straight line, like in multiple line. I'm trying to think of like how they do it in each one. I know like at the end she's throwing those little things out and it like cracks the ground.
Yeah, the one that splits.
Yeah, and then they
Right.
do like some sort of speed charge attack at you.
Well, both the conductor and Snatcher had like one that fades the black.
I think the most unique boss really is the mafia boss because it's done in like a side-scrolling.
Oh
arena,
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
where he's
Can I
like,
bring up that we run into him again throughout the game, but he's in like a jar.
well, yeah, because the mustache girl says like, "Oh, we're gonna crush him," and then she's like, "No, that's not harsh enough," or whatever, and she's like, "We're gonna crush him, and put him in a jar." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah, just you run into a bunch just sitting in a jar in different places. He comes onto your ship at one point.
Yeah, he's like just in
Yeah.
that far room.
Yeah, did you talk to him when he was in there?
Yeah, because you get like some sort of badge from him.
I think so, but he talks about how he's like, he asks if you'll give him your body.
Yeah, because he's like, I guess I'll forgive you for now, or whatever.
And he brings up like, he's like, some other sad sap will give me their body.
Yeah,
friendly.
that's crazy.
And then you find him in hell at the end, still in the jar.
Yeah, and he's like, "Go away, leave," and she's like, "No."
Oh, the Snatcher trying to get you that contract. Leave. And you cross it out and beat BFFs.
I love
Yeah.
that. Yeah, because he's like, "That's not how this works," and it's like, "No, you already stamped it."
Also, like in the final fight, he like contracts that guy to throw the apple.
Yeah.
He can
Yeah.
only do anything in the form of a contract.
Yeah, it's funny because like once you get to that point in that boss battle, you don't have to worry about dying.
Yeah.
You're just getting like max healed by everyone killing each other by punching each other in the face, which is crazy because
Yeah.
like we have to hit them like multiple times with an umbrella, but one punch in the face, dead.
Yeah.
But all right, so let's move on to time to complete. So how long did it take each one of us to finish this game? Starting with Dan, how long did it take you to finish this one?
5.9 hours.
And Hip.
5 point something. 1 second, let me check. I have reviews open, so I can't tab back into my playlist, my library. Oh, wrong one.
Ooh.
5.5.
5.5. Tunza.
7.4.
Lauren.
10 hours.
And I had 11.3, which almost 100%. Like I said, I'm only missing 2 of the timepieces. Played this way longer than you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice little casual playthrough for me. I just would like just hang out. Like
I
Couple hours
was
at a
going
time.
back and playing more.
yeah, some of the things are goofy, so like it's definitely like you're enjoying the movement, just more of it.
So I was playing and I looked at the achievements and stuff. Did anyone else do that and look at the achievements and be like, wow, it'd be hard to kind of 100% this?
When I looked at them, I didn't see any that'd be like crazy hard. No.
I know that some of them like involve playing online, right?
Yeah.
Which I feel like those are the kind of the ones that'd be like, wow, there's no way I'm gonna be doing this because it's like,
Well, that's the same with like Resident Evil 5 and 6, for example.
well, yeah, but it's just participating in an online party with 10 or more players. It's like I don't know that many people.
I don't have friends.
I'm sure you could
But-
probably find people like public games.
Well, maybe, I don't know. But the reason I was bringing this up is because whenever I started looking through it, I started reading like some of these achievements. And the one, did anyone find her secret hideout in the pillows?
No, I looked for like 10 minutes.
Ooh.
I
yikes.
didn't find it.
And there was like a light,
yikes.
there was like a shining light, and I was like, "Is it this?"
Yep.
And it wouldn't
it's
do
that.
anything. So
Yeah, you had to use the ice hat.
that makes sense.
Yep.
Didn't know
I
I
think
could.
somewhere tells you about that, but I don't remember where.
I was
I didn't think I could use power ups while swimming around in there, so I never really attempted it.
Yeah.
I thought it had something to do with like the little like diving board that's just randomly up there. So I was trying to jump off
yeah.
that, and it didn't do anything. I give up.
Fair.
All right. So each episode we go around and we find out if we would recommend the game we're playing and why or why
What the
not.
hell?
What?
You just didn't even go over Lauren and Tunza's time to completions?
Already
we
did.
did.
You don't pay
Oh,
attention.
did we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Okay,
Lauren had 10
anyways.
hours and Tunza had like 7 point something. 0.3.
Mm.
Anyways, ignore me, I'm schizo, I guess.
Yeah, you nutter.
Okay.
All right. Each episode we go around and find out if we would recommend the game we're playing and why or why not. So starting with Lauren, would you recommend this game and why or why not?
Yeah, I mean, if you're into like platformers, I think it at least did enough with the levels to make them interesting. I already had the game, so I mean, I apparently bought it and thought it looked good to begin with. So I would say, yeah, if you're into platformers.
Yeah, I would hope that you wouldn't buy this and be like, I hate platformer.
Oh, dude, he's my
'cause
favorite.
It's just, yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's a platformer.
Hip.
I'd recommend it. I think it's one of the I don't play many platforms, but I think it's one of the best platformers, movement wise and like art styles wise.
That's fair. Dan.
Like outside of Mario, I guess.
I hated this game so much. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I would recommend it. I thought it was pretty. I enjoyed it.
And
Yeah, I recommend it. I especially recommend it on sale. I think 30 for almost 10 years old of game. And that you said what the physical edition's over $100.
Oh, yeah. If you have a sealed copy of this on PS4, don't open it.
Yeah.
I had to re-buy this game because I was like, oh, I'll just play the copy I own, and then I looked it up, and it has jumped over $100 in the last like 3 months.
Damn.
Yeah. I paid 15, I think, on sale, and I felt like that was a great price. But
I'm
I mean,
fine
maybe
with
with the
pro levels.
workshop and mods and stuff, maybe there's more to
There's
it.
also DLC that adds more.
Yeah.
I'm fine with 30. I think it's enough. If you like go through and get all the time rifts and look for everything, like there is plenty to it for 30.
And then there's all the mods and stuff.
Yeah, I was a little upset I had to re-buy it, but it is what it is. That's a me thing. I could have just opened it. I would recommend this. This is basically Super Mario Sunshine with a better camera, and I love that game. So this game does a good thing. I do think that there's times where the levels kind of run out of ideas. Maybe they should have done like less acts in some of them, especially with like is it Alpine?
I was gonna say that's the one that I'm really like.
That's the one that's like feels
It
the
is recycled.
weakest. It's just like, hey, we're gonna do the same thing 4 times, and you just have to go to like different areas and do the same thing.
Which one?
Alpine.
Alpine.
The one you said you
Oh.
didn't.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay,
so
fair enough.
essentially the premise of that whole level is to go to each area and activate this like weird flower thing. And you get the time piece, and then it activates this weird flower, and then
It activates like a Viva Pinata dandelion is what I felt like it looks like.
and then those make the goats sick, and it causes like this whole like chaos to happen, and then you come back in for the 5th timepiece, and you're basically just going through each area and beating up said flower to
Even
save
better
people.
if you just jump straight to the under parts, like the bell, the magma, instead of getting to it each time and unlocking the pass to get there.
Yeah, I think
like,
the concept
ran
is
its course.
fine. I just think like having to do it twice is annoying.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I went to the bell and I did that whole thing, got the timepiece, and then like when the world goes all corrupt, you go back to where you just were, and like, yeah, instead of going right, you make a left, but like you're still in the same place. So it just feels like they were like, we need to get to 40. How do we get to 40? Kind of situation. Where like I think if they just did those 4 and then did something completely different for Act 5, it would have been much better. But overall, I really like the game. I enjoyed it. I definitely recommend playing it as long as you're into platformers. Unlike Lauren, she says,
Yeah.
if you hate platformers, play this game.
Yeah.
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 Do you hate platformers? Play this game.
This is for you.
This is
You won't be
This-
upset at all if you
Yeah,
play
you
This
will
is a-
not be mad.
this is a platform.
All right, so towards the end of each episode, we dive into the review page of Steam and just wherever else, and we try to find good, bad, and funny reviews. So, Hip, do you have anything for us?
Yeah, actually, first off, it's overwhelmingly positive is what it's. Yeah, yep. This one said, it's played ahead in time. This girl is so sweet and wholesome. Check Steam Workshop. Hack Kid swears mod. Instant download. Now Hack Kid swears every time she takes damage. Plays patty cake with bald Italian mafia man. Punches and it's just 4 hearts. You can use your imagination on what that word is. Out of me. Hack Kid screams. 4 hearts again as she flies away. This person said this game helped me overcome my fears when I was at the lowest point of my life. I don't know what fears,
That
but
scary lady.
kudos to them.
Only
this-
talking about the
just-
manor. Just that the manor part
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Oh my god. This one says this game's almost as cute as the person reading this. This is a pretty good one for me.
For me.
Well, I'm the one reading it. Oh, this person
Yeah.
said, Alexa said, better than sex, 9.5 out of 10.
That's crazy.
I don't think
Yeah.
you should compare sex to a kid's game.
I also like below that review. There's just one that says hat. Thumbs up. 21
Oh, this
hours
one just-
reviewed.
This one has 40 hours reviewed from RarXC, just says egg.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I hate
Who's
those
that
egg
big
bastards.
I killed Mafia Boss. I legally became a bird. I became BFF with a ghost. I ruined an entire village. I crushed a little kid's dreams. I sunk an entire cruise. I joined a gang. A Hat in Time is a great game.
Hell yeah.
So I had a question for Dan and Lauren.
Oh my gosh.
So
What?
the whole time you were playing this game, did you go, and that's all the hats?
I did not. I did not. because I
My
didn't get all the
brain,
hats.
my brain went to that like every 15 minutes. And that's all the hats.
No, I wish it would have though.
I have wonderful news.
What?
This review, it's 44 hours. The Roaring Night, and they are reporting that there's cats in the DLC. So
Oh, I have to buy it.
Well, the one's like some weird like underground gang subway thing. I don't know what that one is. Like a railway or something.
And a
Yeah.
cat.
Cat. There's a cat in the
there
base
were
game.
hats in it.
A cat chef
Cat trip.
that
Oh, yeah.
also breaks into.
That's
your
not just a
spaceship.
cat. That is a chef first.
Chef cat.
Chef cat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cooking
Not cat chef.
Cooking cat.
God damn.
The cook cat.
Plana Ficto Lover. They said one of my favorite games. Why play Fortnite when you can play this? And they have 1,100 hours on
Oh
record.
my gosh!
Jesus.
I mean, with
love this game.
I mean, maybe with mods.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
god! Oh, this person does this username. I'm assuming they're speed run because their review is step 1 speed run this game and find great friends through it. Hate on the updates to this game because they break speedruns. Play the game anyway. Hate on the updates to this game because they break speedruns, but with friends. Results this review: 4,500 hours on record.
Oh no.
Jesus.
So there is this just made me think of it. In the settings, you can turn a timer on.
Can you?
In like the actual settings, it'll turn a timer
That's
on.
pretty
for the
nice.
screen. Not that I don't know. I don't know
I
if you
don't
would
know
use
that.
that for speed running. Yeah, I would assume you'd use your own, but kind of neat.
Probably.
I think it depends on the game, but a lot of the games categories that have built-in timers in game, they just go off of that. Because usually they go off of in-game time for a lot of games.
Okay. Yeah. So like, yeah, it's if you go into the settings, I want to say it's like maybe under display or something, but yeah, you could turn on a timer. Kind of cool.
Oh, this person said I punched myself in the balls as punishment for not playing this game sooner.
So did
What?
Tenza.
I don't know. This review I like. This is I want to see Hat Kid 1v1 Mario and MW2 snipers only on Rust. Why? I don't,
The
I don't
weirdest-
understand the reviews in this game.
Weirdest review ever. But so overwhelmingly positive. A lot of people
I-
like it. There's a speedrunning community, obviously.
I'm pretty sure there's a big one. Also, I've been scrolling and I don't think I've seen one negative review.
I can't say that I'm surprised. It's not a bad game. Like it's not broken by any means. It's just you have to like the type of game. But yeah, speedrunning community. There's a bunch of mods, DLC. There's a bunch to it. It plays good, like in terms of movement and stuff. So yeah, we all recommend it. We recommend that you check it out. And how about we find out what we're playing for the month of August? So Dan has the pick for the month of August. So he's going to tell everyone what game we're playing and why he chose it.
Y'all are gonna hate me, and that's
Oh
fine,
god, and
especially
for my
Lauren.
birthday month?
Lauren is really good. Wait, what? You say
So-
August or October? Wait, I swear you just said October. Okay, anyways, I don't know months. Anyways, we are playing Me Side.
I don't know what that is.
My side, Me Side. I don't know.
Me
however-
Side.
How the hell do you spell this?
Oh, that
MISID.
MISID.
Yep, psychological horror. Yay.
Oh god.
It's basically Yandere. Hopefully I pronounced that right. I think so.
Oh boy, I hope there's a 11 million poly toothbrush in this one.
What? I don't get the reference.
I don't know
Oh,
why
yeah,
this
I've had
page is
this.
loading so slow.
Womp womp. But
I
I've
know what's
had this
happening.
game for a while, and then so I figured this would give me a chance to play it. That's kind of why I picked it. Yay!
This is this the same type of game as that one where you have to try to escape your girlfriend?
I think so.
You know what I'm talking
Kinda.
about?
Yeah, yeah, I know
It's
what
like
you're talking about.
was it like AI girlfriend or something?
Something like that.
the weird
That she doesn't let you
yard-like
leave.
one.
Yeah,
All right, so Lawrence, yeah, that should be exciting. You love those games.
yeah. Lauren loves.
Yeah, I
horror.
can't wait.
I can't wait. Hell
My
yeah.
favorite. She just said that hat and time part was scary.
No, I said that if it was scarier.
That's implying it's scary. If it was just a tad more scary, I don't think I can fucking play.
I don't think I could have done it.
Listen, I stopped playing Among the Sleep, which is just a baby and has scary elements because I couldn't finish it because I kept
You-
getting
you
caught by
never-
the scary thing.
You wanted to play Little Nightmares, and I don't think you still have.
I started it, I never finished it.
Too scary. Too scary. All right. So me side. Interesting. That should be a fun episode.
It should be different for us.
Should be. So how about you stitch me a hat and give me some plugs?
Thanks for watching this episode of Nerdlag Game Club. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We post first encounters, breakdowns, and long plays. So if you want to join the club, you can find our socials in the description.
On to the final credits. So at the end of each episode, we go around and just talk about whatever, what we're playing, any gaming news, anything going on in life. Do you guys have anything?
Oh boy, do I.
Oh, shucks.
Okay, we're waiting.
Yeah, I was like, no.
Oh, it was like a question, like, do I have news?
I do, but I'm not going to tell you.
You got to inflate the end of that.
Hunt. Yeah, I've been playing Hunt. I love that game.
Been
Good
fun.
old-
Return to the
yeah.
Bayou.
Yeah,
By you, not the by
Being-
me.
being anchored by 2 negative KD hunters out
Okay,
there.
listen, I was clutching
Ooh,
up.
shots fired.
I did good the previous time. I did not do good last time. I was on a generation run the time before that.
I've been addicted to No Man's Sky.
Oh, and Destiny 2. I started playing Destiny 2 again.
I'm like, it's been a while. I think since we last one, we started Resident Evil 6. And
I
we're
don't
done
even
to
think
And
you-
5.
I don't even think you had started 5 at the.
I think
Oh.
we did both 5 and 6.
Did we?
Yes.
All right, so we beat 5, and we're at the end of 6. I just got Ada's campaign. Damn, it's been that long. Crap, these month
And a month.
breaks are weird.
They are very odd to have such a huge gap.
I feel like I played a ton of stuff too.
Obviously not, because you ain't got nothing to talk about.
I played the Marvel Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls beta. Only did one
Yeah.
online match, lost, and then uninstalled it.
He said he played one match online, got absolutely destroyed.
Well,
and
it was like
uninstalled
2
and haven't
hours.
played
They,
since.
they had a really long like queue time, and they only had like 2 hours left of active like demo. I
And
found
I said,
out about
"Oh,
it late.
I'm gonna get really into Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat now."
Hey, I just bought those.
See, told you.
Said, I'm gonna start fighting the elementary school kids that walk down my street because I know I can win those
I don't
fights.
think I don't think any kids walk down my street anymore. But I know I can kick their asses. I know.
Yeah, I could win that fight. I ain't gonna lose them.
First fight I could win in months, in years.
I don't even have to swing a punch. I just trip them.
I just get in my car.
Yeah, it's instant game over there.
Yeah.
No rematch. When their dad comes, I hit him too.
Yes, yep. Don't need anything else. Just a vehicle. I started playing the first Final Fantasy, the Pixel remaster. So I'm about 4 hours in. Feels like I am
Okay.
absolutely burning through that game though. It says it's about 15 hours. I'm like more than halfway through the game as far as I can tell. And I'm only
Like
I'm not even 4 hours into it. So
that game came out on what, like the PS1, right?
no, that NES.
NES.
Yeah.
I feel like an NES game can't be that long.
It's
No, that's when they started getting long. Well, the old games are because like how the scaling and encounters and stuff.
Yeah, the nice thing that they added in this is that you can turn off encounters, which is nice when you're just trying to go from one town to another town to buy like an item or a
Mm.
weapon, and you don't have to get in 47 encounters on the way there.
What do you mean? That's the best part of Final Fantasy.
No, that's the part of this game I'm like, oof. I'm glad I'm not playing the original. But so far I really like it, and like the upscaling from the Pixel remaster makes everything look good, so you actually know what it is. Yeah,
You can read the text.
yeah.
Not that blurry block.
Yeah, it's not blurry. The towns look normal. Like you can actually tell that like, the one town is like elves, the other town's like dwarves and stuff. You can tell like the difference between the characters, the difference between the enemies. I just beat the very first like major boss, which is the Earth's like guardian, which you actually fight in Final Fantasy IX, which is my favorite. It's like they 3D modeled them for that game too. Pretty neat. But outside of that, haven't played too much of anything else besides this. Just been extremely busy with, soccer and work.
You play soccer?
I coach soccer.
Oh,
What about you, Lauren?
Game wise, not much. Life wise, I always got a million things going on. But I got sunburnt for the first time in like God knows how long.
You
Oh,
touched grass.
you have any room to talk to?
I went to the drag strip on Saturday and I did not wear sunscreen and I had my legs out on the bleachers, which are those like silver,
Ooh.
whatever they're made of bleachers.
Aluminum.
And yeah, and my legs, I couldn't put anything but shorts on for probably 4 days because I hurt so bad.
And then last night she was like, "I'm so itchy."
Yeah, I'm at that stage now. I'm real itchy. I think that's about it, really.
God, how they get so sticky.
Oh, how my hands are kind of sticky. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Yeah, it seems like we should have more to talk about, but there's a
think it's
reason
'cause
we
there's,
only
like-
did one. Wow, for me, there was a reason we only did one game this month.
Yeah, just a lot of like personal things going on, work and stuff.
True that.
I've been
True
streaming
that.
more, I guess. It's all that's come out of it for me.
True.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. That has been a Hat in Time. Pretty fun. We all recommend it. If you've played it, let us know. We'd love to know what your thoughts on the game were, or if we've swayed you in one way or another to play it or not play it. We'd still like to hear about it in the comments. So we'll be back in another month, more than likely. At least for the August game, maybe a short episode, but we'll see. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.